and this is my oh hi guys, author Shanell Williams Carrington here, and this is my handy dandy partner.
How you doing? My name is Tanisha, as you should know.
So this is actually webisode 4. No, this is webisode 5.
I don't even remember.
This is 5.
We've done so many.
Listen, 5 webisode anniversary. We did that. Anyway, as you can see, myself and Tanisha, we are side by side. Like, the screens are not like skipping back and forth. She came down here to Atlanta, Georgia, for an event that we have. As you guys can see, like, nothing stops this flow
At all. No matter where we are.
We are literally at the
Greyhound.
Yeah, she's about to leave. She's about to leave, and she's about to go back to Washington, D.C. So I'm so sad that I have to say toodles to her. We had such a great time. So yesterday we were supposed to have done the episode, and we want to, on behalf of both of us, I want to sincerely apologize for all of you guys for our inability to show up to the webisode for yesterday. We kind of had the Lisa Nichols Abundance Now event to attend, so we could not make it on that webisode. And we tried though.
We went through the hurdles. We even went downstairs in the Hilton Hotel.
We went downstairs to the computers, and we tried to get on, but the computers at the hotel would not pick up, and we had a uncharged laptop in the back seat of the car that was like a long way from where we were at the event. So we take full responsibility for that. We're not making excuses. We take accountability, and we do apologize. But in reference to all of that, we do want to say
I'm sorry. I really want to say that, and I'm sorry for actually the noise that's going on. She's speaking over the intercom, and I hope you guys can hear us very clearly. But we're gonna get straight to the no chaser point because I leave actually in about 20 minutes, and I just want to just get this done. But it will be continued if we don't finish.
Well, one thing I will say, and even despite all of the action that's going on behind us and in our background and the noise, that just shows you the commitment. No matter what happens in your life, there's always going to be distractions. There's always going to be loud, chaotic noise. There's always going to be people around you or things around you that's going to try to come in and hinder what it is that you have going on. But you got to make the decision to stay focused at all times. So we want to talk about investing in yourself. How to invest in yourself. Not necessarily even how to invest in yourself, but the importance of investing in yourself. A lot of times people actually believe that they shouldn't read a book.
It's very important. It keeps your mind sharp, and it keeps your vocabulary and your thinking
on point. Like, you got to understand that reading is fundamental for your brain. Like, when I tell you, out of every book, just imagine that every book that you read is worth $10,000. If you ask yourself how much money you want to make in a year, ask yourself how much money you want to make in a year in your business or whatever it is that you're doing. Every personal development book that you read is worth $10,000. So if you say you want to make, $50,000, guess how many books you got to read? You got to read 5.
Really?
I'm just saying, 5 books, 150,000. I'm just saying, that's just a little small little estimate. I'm sure a lot of people have their different examples as it relates to that, but you have to be willing to invest in yourself. Let's give another example of investing in yourself. Web seminars. What we did yesterday at the Lisa Nichols event, we invested in ourselves. We invested our time in ourselves. We went to the seminar. We literally got there like 8, 9 o'clock.
Actually, we got there like 9:20, 9:30,
and we stayed there until 11 o'clock last night. There were people that left at 6 o'clock that afternoon. We stayed there until 11 o'clock that night to make sure that there was absolutely nothing we were gonna miss. You understand? And for all of you guys that are following us on Facebook, I know you guys have definitely gotten the tea.
The tea on what we did. You don't understand. We have positioned ourselves, and that's what you have to realize. You have to position yourself to be in places where, you know, if you want to be like somebody or network with someone, you have to go to these seminars, go to these events. Even if you got to go out of town, buy a ticket.
Hence the word, basically, well, hence the phrase, create your own opportunities. You don't have to wait for opportunity to come knocking at your door. A lot of the times, not everybody has those type of opportunities. So, if you want it, how bad do you want it? You have to create those opportunities. So, just a little tidbit, I am going to post a recap of last night's event on the Facebook page, and I'm also going to put it on the website. But the website will have the full-blown recap, but the Facebook page will kind of be limited, so I encourage you guys to go to our website at www.T.I.E-elite.network.com. You understand me? www.T.I.E-elite.network.com. So, here's my thing. We talked about books, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about investing in books. We talked about investing in time. I guess making an investment depends on exactly what type of outcome you're striving to get.
Even if you invest in just going out and getting your nails and hair and toes done, that's investing in yourself. Even you going to church, that's investing in yourself. It's boosting your spirituality. Whoa. Did I just say that?
You said that.
Spirituality.
Say no more. Anyway. So again, investing in yourself is extremely important. We know that we can't really, stay on this webisode too long. Her bus is actually about to leave in just a second. Let me see what time it is. We didn't even periscope. Hold on. It is 1:44. Her bus literally leaves at 2 o'clock. So they're actually about to begin boarding.
And this is how committed I am, because you know what I could be doing with this time at this moment? I could be asleep.
No, she can't. No, she can't. See, not with me as a partner, because that's the thing about having accountability partners. That's the power in having accountability partners. And also, don't forget to get yourself a coach.
Or, matter of fact, on different areas: spirituality, relationship, health, and finance. You should have 4 different accountability partners, 4 different mentors in them areas. And if they do not meet your expectations, it's time to cut it loose. I'm just sorry.
But it's so funny though, not to like jump off the subject or the topic. You see, do you hear this noise? How great is that? Like, how great is it that the devil cannot succeed at all? No matter what happens right now, or what happens tomorrow, or what happened yesterday, the devil cannot succeed. You're the only one that can give him the power. Anyway,
did that just happen? And that's what happens in life. You're gonna have so many distractions when you are moving towards your success. So you got to learn how to push through and just leave that behind. Don't focus on it,
You know what? When she said that, it made me think of someone standing and trying to walk up a hill, like walking up an incline, and you have a shackle attached to your ankle. Just imagine you walking and you trying to get to where you're trying to go. One, the hill is already tired. I mean, it's tiring. You tired walking up this hill. But guess what? You got a shackle on your feet. So now that you got a shackle and then the hill is already tiring, you even more tired. You barely moving, right? But are you going to keep going? Or are you going to go ahead and do the slow and steady? Because they do say slow and steady still wins the race, right? Yeah.
As long as you get to that top. Yeah.
You have to make it. So even though you're moving slow and steady, no matter what distractions come your way, you have to learn how to keep your positive vibrations intact. Allow the negative vibrations to release itself. Take a deep breath in. Negative. I want you to take a deep breath.
Negative? Did you say negative what?
Vibration.
Oh.
Take a deep breath in. Come on, do it with us. Now release. See, you gotta take a deep breath in. I want y'all to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Count to 4. Let it out. How relaxing is that?
Ooh, that's a really, really relaxing, very refreshing. I was like, whoa.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. But anywho, so it is that time, you guys. We just wanted to stop in, give our apologies for, not doing the last episode, but we also wanted to leave you with a little tidbit, a little, little nugget. So, like I said, despite the distractions, be consistent, stay focused, be persistent, be determined, always stay determined, and always remain calm.
Positive and be patient because everything is just not going to happen just like that.
Nothing happens overnight.
Regardless of what the situation may be, you have to look at the positive outcome out the whole thing. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. I was trying to collect my thoughts, but every trial and tribulations you go through, for me, I know myself, any trial and tribulations I go through, I look at what did I learn out of the trial and tribulations. Not so more, oh my God, let me weep and cry over what's going on now. I always take something out of that negativity and flip it and make it positive. How about you?
You gotta smile. You gotta tough it out, man. You gotta go through the hard times. And it's so ironic. As she was talking, I was sitting here and I was thinking about a lot of the people that may be sitting right here looking at us right now while we are on this live webisode with you guys on YouTube Live. We will be on Periscope. I'll be on Periscope later on today just to kind of rant and rave. But the message is very clear. It has to be given out. Maybe someone here had to hear it.
I'm not really sure.
You never know.
You never know who's watching you. So always be careful what you do.
Always.
And what you say out your mouth.
Into you.
Invest. Please invest in yourself. I don't care if it's going to get a pair of glasses so you can see clearly, or just getting your hair done, just to make yourself look pretty. It's investment. Just the little things that count.
She said it. I was thinking it. I'm just like.
So that means I just took it right out your brain?
Right out my brain. You do that all the time.
And you do that too.
This one. Anywho, you guys, I am author Shanell Williams-Kirsten, and I thank you guys for tuning in with us for this live webisode here on YouTube Live. We will be on Periscope later. However, do follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at T.I.E Elite Network. For Instagram, it's T.I.E_Elite_Network. For Twitter, it is
T.I.E_Elite.
And on Facebook, it is at T.I.E Elite. Just T.I.E and Elite. And Periscope. Follow me on Periscope at Shanell Kirsten.
And Tanisha Murden.
And that's about it.
Don't you have something special to do before we end this webisode? I think we need to get to it.
It's so ironic. I don't know exactly what she's talking about. What are you talking about? You gotta remind me.
Don't you have something positive to tell them through your talent, your gifts?
Oh, she's talking about my poetry.
There you go.
Listen.
I'm gonna step on to the side while she give you the tea on that boo.
Why you gotta go to the side? Because I would talk to
I'm
you.
Cry.
It's okay. Stay right here and cry. Okay, so I have this poem I call Chasing Happiness, and I actually performed it at the Apache Cafe. But pay attention. It's a little snippet. I'm going to give y'all a little tidbit of what I do, because I am a poet as well. All right. I think most of us got the game all wrong. We go out looking for that thing we call happiness. But I don't think we know and understand what it is to reap the benefits of true happiness. Could it be that this way of life has caused us to define a divergent definition of what's been missing for so long? I mean, really, where does true happiness really come from? Our priorities are usually misconstrued. We get the blues over being misused, but if we fuse together the pieces to this unmatched puzzle, we'd understand that happiness is... Wait. Now, I know you probably have a confused look on your face because you don't know much about this place that's displaced in your mind because you've been programmed to think otherwise at the beginning of time. You see, I feel the need to take you a bit deeper because so many times I hear people complaining about life and being unhappy. Speaking things like, my child disappointed me, my husband didn't want me, my wife disrespected me, and my mother neglected me, and all of these things have caused me to be bitter. I look at life now as if I'm a quitter, but no one ever told me it was going to be easy. They never said it was going to be fair. But I should have at least been able to find happiness somewhere, if not there. That's your mistake number one. You're looking for happiness in all the wrong places. You chasing a definition of happiness that was created by society, falling in line with the social norms. The social norms are the circumstances, the trending topics that surround your world today. It's the reason why we press play on our own dismay. Picking up the book of strife, not the book of life. It's the main reason many of our souls are taking flight. Listen, we got to get this right. It's like a mathematical equation. Listen, you put 2 and 2 positive things together, you move up 4 more levels, which subtracts 3 negative situations that turns into 1 positive installation that digs deep into your inner relationship with what is known to be the ultimate path to happiness. Grab this. Did you catch it? Because for some people, all they heard was 2 plus 2 equals 4, subtract 3 more will give you 1. It's common sense. Many people won't really get this, but I'm convinced that the majority knows their priorities and handles them accordingly. But some women, not you. Chasing men has become the death of us. It kills our inability to know our own worth. The desperation is in connection to our own hurt, but for men, it's the love of money that makes them act a bit funny. Forgetting that money can't buy happiness, but yet they want to uphold their image to separate their unhappiness like the line of scrimmage. The sport of it all is what causes them to fall. Every one of us have our reasons for why we choose to chase happiness, but have you ever considered where the race to happiness begins? Look within. The happiness you are chasing is the same happiness that most people spent their whole lives chasing. So how do we define it? Well, it's simpler than you think. Close your eyes and allow yourself to become in sync with what and who you are. It is not a hard solution that needs to be proven. I'll give you a hint, though. It's the spirit that keeps moving. It's the vessel that flows from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. It's the one that strengthens you when your knees get weak. It's everything you are on the inside, which is the very thing that many people either don't know, don't show, or won't accept. But on the outside, we're walking around with smiles, even though our insides are turned upside down with a frown. This spirit is what keeps us on the ground. Have you figured it out yet? I'll give you another hint. It begins with a G, and it ends with a D. Most people neglect to protect the name, but are quick to ask for forgiveness for the same things. My point is this: God is the spirit that keeps moving. God is the vessel that flows from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. God is the one that strengthens you when your knees get weak. You are chasing happiness without realizing that the very happiness that you are chasing already lives within. So take a deep breath in, accept your happiness, and win.
On that note, I love you guys, and I hope everyone had an amazing day.
I love you guys too, and I pray to God that you guys have a super fantastic day. Thank you for time with us. Like, share, comment. We want to hear from you. Bye.